guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel if you're coming back, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. I would really appreciate it. And you know, we are in the middle of summer, like smack dab in the middle of summer. I've been kind of lackadaisical the last couple weeks and only posted like a couple times. And I was thinking about what we should talk about tonight. It's going to be totally relaxed and just girlfriend to girlfriend. First off, I want to talk about how excited I am that I won one of the giveaway packages that Murad was doing last week. They were at UTC down in La Jolla at the Sephora there. And then also Dr. Murad was actually there at a pop-up. It was super, like it was great. He is so down to earth. Love the man. Like he talked to Ness and I like we were just old friends and had watermelon together. It was pretty awesome. So they wanted you to post on your stories and post on your feed. If you haven't gone to my Instagram, it's Rod Squad Girl. And I did do that, and I won one of the packages. So when I get it, I will make sure and show you guys. The bag is a Sweaty Betty bag, which it's so cute. I can't wait to sport that. And then you get a water flask, and you get, of course, fabulous Murad products, which I love their skincare. If you haven't seen my video on that, the Revitalixer is one of their products that I just absolutely adore. I did a video on that, so check it out. Now into today's. So we are in the middle of summer, and you know, there's pool parties and there's beach gatherings that we get invited to. And usually when that happens, you don't want to go like totally makeupless. So I was thinking, what would be some great tips to share with you that I feel that, you know, maybe you already know, or maybe you haven't thought of, that you could use if you were going to a pool party, or if you're going to the lake, or you're going to the beach, where you don't want to look like totally made up, but you don't want to be all natural either. So here we are, and I came up with 6 different things that I feel would be beneficial. Number 1 is going to be the most important thing, which is sunscreen, because the number 1 cause of aging is the sun, unfortunately. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love a good tan. I love being out in the sun. I love it. It just makes me happy. It's just not good for you. So you need to wear sunscreen. There are 2 types. There are chemical, and then there are physical, which goes by, they also go by other names, which would be natural or mineral. That's all under physical sunscreens. And the difference is going to be a chemical sunscreen. When you put it on, you want to do it like 20 to 30 minutes prior to going into the sun, and it will really absorb into the skin. So yes, it's still a sunscreen and it's still protecting your skin, but it's not my choice. I would rather use a physical sunscreen because it actually has a barrier that is going to protect you from the sun as well. And that is zinc and titanium oxide. Now, they do feel a little thicker. That's why some people don't like them. And they do give like a little white cast because that's a zinc inside, or that like that iridescent look or whatever, and people aren't a fan of that. But if you put it on, you know, and just get it on there, it'll sink in and it won't look bad. So, you know, it's totally your call, but wear one of them. I would get a high SPF, no less than 30. I have 2 brothers and a sister. My youngest brother has had so many problems with his face and cancer spots. I mean, he's had so many removed. It's like craziness. And they just keep on coming. And he's been in construction. He's actually a pyrotechnic. So he's been out and about in the weather a long time. and he just never thought about protecting his skin. And so huge, huge, huge thing, protection. You know, you've got to wear that SPF. Even if you're under a hat, even if you're under an umbrella, still wear it. Number 2, so I won't get, I won't get any more crazy about that, but I do believe in it, and you just need to do it. Number 2 would be skip the powder. So powder, when you get sweaty, you are going to it's going to cake up. It's not going to look good. It's going to be spotty. So skip the powder for today and use a BB or a CC cream. Now the difference between those two, BB stands for Beauty Balm, CC stands for Color Correction. A BB cream is going to be very, very sheer. Usually they don't have much coverage, but they do give you an evenness and just kind of like finished look. And so that would be a BB cream. Someone, if you have a complexion that you just don't feel comfortable without foundation, I would opt for the CC, because the CC cream, it is a color correction, and it has just in my opinion, more coverage. It makes it just look a little bit more even, and you can conceal more with it. So, and both of those, the ones that I have a CC cream from IT Cosmetics. It has an SPF 50. You don't have to use like a full-on brush. I can get a foundation coverage out of it if I wanted to. I can get a very, very sheer finished look as well. So that would be one. And then a BB cream. There's one by Maybelline, and then there's also one by Clinique. And again, those are going to be very, very sheer. But if you already have some color from the summer, that would be a great choice for you. Number 3 would be waterproof products. And that would be any stains, waterproof mascara, cream blush, things like that are going to stay on yet look very natural again at the same time. Mascara, there is a great one from Lancome. Definisil's, I don't think you can beat. It's just a very natural, great waterproof mascara. Hypnos, also from Lancome, comes in waterproof. And then there are some great ones from Maybelline. The Colossal, like there's some waterproof mascaras that just are drugstore. If you're not a waterproof girl, don't go out and spend a ton of money if you're not going to be wearing it a lot. Go to the drugstore and get some drugstore brand waterproof mascaras. They're really, really good. So you want to definitely do that. And then blush, I know Stila has a cream blush, and of course Benetint from Benefit Cosmetics. You can actually stain your lips and your cheeks in one swoop. NARS also has a cream. It's like a liquid blush that would be a great blush to wear like to the beach or the pool too. Number 4 would be lip balm. And this one is something that I don't think people think about. Ness and I were just talking. When he was growing up, he surfed a lot, and his bottom lip would get so blistered because he didn't put sunscreen, and he didn't wear anything like on his lips. You just didn't think about it, especially for a guy. But guys and girls, we both need to wear protection on the lips. So a lip balm would be great. Kind of stay away from the glosses. Glosses are going to be sticky. Your hair, if the wind hits, your hair hits your lips, and then you've got gloss going across your cheek or whatever. That's not good, and it's frustrating and irritating anyway. So a lip balm, if you can find one with a sunscreen, I want to say Sunbum has one with a sunscreen. There are a few brands out there that have some lip balms with sunscreen. You could do that if you're going to be really out and about. And then Lancome has a balm. The Benetint, again, from Benefit Cosmetics. Just go to the sunscreen area, and they'll have lip products there. And just look for a balm with a color. I know they have colored lip balms with sunscreen. Number 5 would be when you are reapplying, which, if you have spent the whole day at the beach, you're going to want to just touch up. Use either, if you've thought about bringing a sponge, that's brilliant. You've thought ahead. If you haven't, definitely don't swipe. Just kind of grab some product and just pat it into the skin to where you're just going to grab mostly your cheeks and your nose area are going to think, if I'm looking ahead, those would be the areas that I think you would need to retouch, maybe around the mouth if you've eaten. Just kind of pat, don't swipe. Pat into the skin and press in because you are going to be hot, probably a little sweaty, dewy, and you don't want to swipe away anything that, I'm sure you're not going to carry everything with you. You don't want to swipe away what you've done prior to. Then number 6 would be bring a hydration spray with you. There's too many for me to mention all on here, but you have a wide array from $4 to $50, probably even more, of hydration sprays. They're awesome for your skin when you're out in the elements. They're awesome for your skin for hydration. They're awesome for your skin to give you a fresh look. Like, just bring a little. They even have minis that you could throw in a beach bag and just keep that one there. The one that I totally love is Hangover. It's not only a prime and a set, but it's also a refresher. Mario Badescu, it's super popular. They've got Rosewater hydration, Evian hydration. I mean, there's just so many to choose from. Pick one that you like the smell of. But just make sure it's hydrating. You don't need an oil control when you're at the beach. Okay? So get a nice hydration spray. So those are the 6 things that I feel would be necessary if you were wanting to do, like a no makeup kind of look. We've all been in the situation where we get asked and there's a group of people and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to look like I rolled out of bed in front of these people. We all have done it. Don't even deny yourself that you haven't, because we all have done it, So take these tips, take the ones that you think that would be beneficial for you and use them. And then if you guys have any tips for me, let me know. I'm all for trying out things. These are just things that I thought of that I think would be a good, just something to have in the back of your mind when you're invited to something like that. So I hope that your week is going well. My summer is going fabulous, and I'm just, going day by day. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.